So today we will see these mental math strategies for addition and subtraction. Okay, folks. So a complete class-ready lesson for 8 core mental math strategies for addition and subtraction. Okay, making tens, compensation, near doubles, place value split, count on back, equal, add, subtraction, round and adjust, and add up subtraction. We will see everything. You don't need to know the names. You just to sense how it's done. Okay? Okay. Fourth, mental math is the single most valuable skill a student can build in grades 2, 3, and 4. Okay? Generally, the teachers don't give this to you. And you can carry this to multiplication and division and other parts of mathematics. Okay? It is not the same thing as memorizing facts. And it is not the same thing as the column algorithm the child does on paper. Like you do the tables, you separate the additions, subtractions, and you do techniques that are different here, okay? Mental math is the ability to rearrange numbers in your head. Okay, so you try to rearrange the numbers. Sometimes 9, you can represent 10 minus 1 in a distributive. Why? Because something times 10 is easy. Do you agree? Do you agree that something times 10, like 3 times 10 is 30? And something times 1, for example, is easy. 3 times 1 is 3. So we transform the numbers to get numbers easier to proceed the operations. Is that okay for you? Okay, Ford? Are you with me? Okay. So that hard problem becomes an easy one. That skill unlocks fractions, decimals, algebra, and every word problem a student will ever see in the future. Okay? Let's see the first theory. Let's try to do together. Okay? 2 ways to solve 98 plus 47. So to start, I would like you to write it down, 98 plus 47, please. Can you do it? Okay. Could you do the operation for me? Try to do it. No, plus. 98 plus 47. Finished? 145. 8 plus 7 is 15. Okay? But did you notice how much time did you take? A long time. Okay? So, are you open another paper here? Okay, so we have more space. And we are trying to do 98 plus 47. Do you agree, Ford? Okay. And you took like 1 minute, 15 seconds, 1 minute and a half. Is that okay? Are you doing seconds? Look, 98 is very close to 100. Do you agree? Okay. If I do 100 plus 47, you can do in your mind without any paper. It's 147. Do you agree? Do you agree, Ford? But it's 2 less. So just subtract 2 here. 145. Do you notice? Did you notice how it's easy? I repeat for you. Look, are you doing my mind? Look at me. 98 plus 47. I'm horrible doing calculations since I was a kid. Okay, believe me. I have a friend that you ask, how much is 4,371 times 375? He thinks like 15 seconds and he gives you the answer. I'm incapable to do that. Okay, since I was a kid. So I need to know mental math. 98 is very close to 100. 100 plus 47 is 147, but 98 is 2 less. So from 147, take 2, 145. Is that okay? So this is the first technique. Let's read about this technique. Okay? Look. So if we do column method, that is what we used to do, 145 plus, 98 plus 47 is what you did, okay? In the mental math, 98 is 2 away from 100. So instead to do 98 plus 47, do 100 plus 47 and take 2. Subtract 2 is the same as doing 100 as you added 2 plus 47 is 147 as you added 2. Now subtract 2. Do you agree? Okay. So both give 145. But mental math version is faster. More accurate in quizzes, for example. Okay. So the rule at SOMATH, if a problem can be solved mentally in under 10 seconds, you should do mental math. Why? In the future, you will do standardized tests. In standardized tests, sometimes you have the calculator on screen. You have, but only to open the calculator and proceed the calculations takes time. And these standardized tests are time sensitive. You have little time to accomplish each question. Is that okay? Okay. So more you do in your mind, better for these tests. Okay. Let's go to the second one. Okay. Here, make 10 the master strategy. Turn any single digit addition into 10 plus something. Let's see. 10, as you have 10 fingers, you are used to do decimal calculations. Plus 10 is always easy. Is that okay? 9 plus 8. Okay, 9 plus 8. Oh my God. But 9 is close to 10. 10 plus 8 is easy, 18. Then you take 1. Okay, 17. So 9 plus 8 is 17. Is that okay, Ford? Okay. 10 is the friendliest number in the base 10 system. Every mental math strategy leans on it. To use make 10, borrow from one addend to make the other equal to 10. Okay, let's see this. For example, 8 plus 6. Let's suppose it's hard, okay? Look, 10 plus 6 is 16. Do you agree? But 8 is 2 less. Look to the screen, please. 8 is 2 less, so I use subtract 2 here, performing 14. Do you agree? Is that okay? Okay. So it's exactly what he shows here. 8 needs 2 more to be 10. I added this plus 2 here. So in the end, I take 2. Is that okay, Ford? Okay. So in blocks, look, 10 frame picture. I have 10. I have 10. If I do 10 plus 6 is 16. But I have 2 blocks less. So it's 14. Is that okay? This is another technique. Okay. Another one. Compensation. Give and take. Is more or less what we've been doing. Let's see here. Change one number to make it round. Fix it and in the end. Numbers ending 8 or 9 are ugly to add. The addition is hard. Numbers ending in 0 are beautiful. Compensation means turn the ugly number into a nearby round number. Do the easy addition, then adjust. Okay, I will ask you another favor, please. Do in your paper 39 plus 25. Try to do it, please. Write it down and do it. 39 plus 25. I'm sorry? Let's see together. 9 plus 5 is 14. Goes 1. Yes, 64. And you did relatively fast. But look, 39 plus 25. Okay. Let's suppose, Ford, that I instead do 39, I do 40. So I add 1. Do you agree? Do you agree that I added 1? Okay. So I need to take 1 in the end. Plus 25. 40 plus 25, you do mental. Look, 40, 25. Okay. 10, 20. Okay. 40. Look at me. 40. 50, because I'm adding 10. 70. Sorry. 50. 60 plus 5. So it's 65. I repeat for you. Okay. 40. Okay, I have 40. I need 25. I go 10 by 10. 40, 50, 60, and 5. 65. Do you agree? But as I added 1 here, I need to subtract 1. 64. Is that okay? Now, I will ask you another favor. Let me create space here. Please do, without writing on the paper, 98 plus 47. In your mind. In your mind. How would you do that? What you would do with 98? Exactly. How much is 100 plus 47? How much you added from 98 to 100? How much you need to take from 147? What is the final result? You just learned mental math. Is that okay? You see? The mathematicians are not geniuses. It's easy. It's just a process. It's just technique. I love math because it's about technique. Okay? History, geography, society, politics is about discussion. Okay? Takes a long time. But math, if you do something wrong, the building falls, the bridge falls, the car breaks. Is that okay? So you just learned mental math. It's about technique. Yes, you are totally right. Look the final answer. 145 is where I live. And the train one, the red one, 145th station. Okay. Another strategy. Let's change a bit. Near doubles. If you know the doubles, you know almost everything. Of course, you know 1 plus 1, 2 plus 2, 3 plus 3, 4 plus 4, 5 plus 5, 6 plus 6, 7 plus 7, 8 plus 8, 9 plus 9. You just added 2 from one to another when you doubled. Is that okay? So these are the easiest facts to memorize. Most students know them code by end of first grade. You know that, okay? But we need to practice. Near doubles means if the two numbers are one apart, use the double you already know and add or subtract 1. Okay. How much is 7 plus 8? 15. Okay. Look what I'm going to do. Okay. Do you know how much is 7 plus 7? But I did 7 plus 8. So I need to add 1. Do you agree? So how much is it? You learned another technique. Okay. Because you know very well the doubles. Is that okay? Why? Because they are consecutive, one after the other. 8 is the consecutive from 7. Okay? Write it down. Consecutive. Great. What is the consecutive of 15? 7 plus 8. I told you the consecutive is the next integer, the next number. What is the consecutive of 15? 50. What is the consecutive of 15? What comes after 15? If it's an integer, okay? So now you know what is consecutive. Consecutive is when you add 1 in an integer. Is that okay? Okay, all these terms in the proper time, you get it. Okay, now it seems kind of hard. Hard. Okay? Look, how much is 6 plus 7? Okay? 4. How much is 6 plus 6? Add 1. Do you agree? Add 1. Okay? So, we learned another technique. Okay? I have a question. How much is 6 plus 8? 4. How much is 6 plus 6? Plus 2? 40. Why is that? 6 plus 8 is 6 plus 6 plus 2. Oh, plus 2. Do you agree? 6 plus 6, 12. Plus 2, 14. So if you are in trouble, you don't have a pen and paper, you can do in your mind in this way. Is that okay? Perfect. Okay, now place value. Place value is split, break apart. Add the tens, then add the ones. What is that? For 2-digit and larger numbers, break each number into tens and ones. Add the tens, add the ones, and put them back together. Okay? Here we are going to 3rd and 4th grade. Okay? 34 plus 52. Please do in your paper. 86. 86. Very good. You could have done this. Pay attention, because if you do this, you can do in your mind. 34. Let's put 30. Is that okay for you? 30. 52. Can I put 50? How much is 30 plus 50? 80. 80. But it's 34. But it's 52. I need to add 4 plus 2. Do you agree? How much is 4 plus 2? 6. So the number is 86. Do you agree? Look at what I'm doing in my mind. 30 plus 40. So instead here, when you're doing this way, you add first the ones digit, then you carry if it's needed, then you do the tens digit. Do you agree? Here, I'm doing the opposite. First, I'm doing the tens. Then I'm doing the ones. So 30 plus 40 in my mind, oh, okay. Oh, 50, sorry. 30 plus 50 in my mind is 80. But I left 4 and 2. 4 plus 2 is 6. So it's 86 in my mind. Do you agree? Okay. Please. I would like you to do without writing, okay? 53 plus 24 in your mind. 53 plus 24. Don't use the do in your mind. What to do first? Describe for me. Sorry? No, I told you to start with the tens. So you're gonna do 50 plus 20. How much is 50 plus 20? Then you do 3 plus 4. How much is 3 plus 4? So the number is 77. Is that okay? Let's try again. Okay. How much is 81 plus 18? 81 plus 18. How much is it? Mental math. No. Hmm. No. Look, 81 plus 18. First, you do 80 plus 10 is 90. Then 1 plus 8, that is 9. So is 99. Okay? Okay. Yeah. There are all the techniques that I could have used here. Okay? So let me erase because now I do the subtraction version of this. Fourth, do for me this calculation in the paper. 76 minus 23. $53, 76 minus 23. Okay, let's do mental math. 76 minus 23. You get 70. You get 20. How much is 70 minus 20? Tens digit. 7 minus 2. And here, 6 minus 3. How much is 6 minus 3? 3. So, I have 53. Is that it? How much did you say? I said it was 53. But we need to do mental math, okay? How much is 23 minus 12? No. Mental math. 23 minus 12. Six. Let's see. 23 minus 12. 20, 10. Is 10. Do you agree? Okay. 3 minus 2, 1. So it's 11. Okay. Next one. Okay. Let's go for 3 more theories. Then we make a break, 5 minutes. You relax. Then we go for the questions. Okay. Okay. Strategy 5. Count on, count back. For adding or subtracting 1, 2, or 3. The smallest strategy and the first one every student learns. If you are adding 1, 2, or 3, just count on from the bigger number. If you are subtracting 1, 2, or 3, count back. Let's see. Rule 1. Always start with the bigger number. 2 plus 47. Look, Ford. You're not gonna do 2 plus 47. You will do 47 plus 2. Do you agree? How much is 47 plus 2? Exactly. Okay, so start with 47 and count 48, 49. Okay? Rule number 2, keep it to 3 or fewer counts. If you are adding or subtracting 4 or more, switch to a different strategy, counting 5, 6, 7 in your hand where errors sneak in. Look, 86 minus 3. 86 minus 3. Can I count it back? Okay, so 86, 85, 84, 83. Okay? Okay? So use this to add 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 or subtract minus 1 minus 2 minus 3. Easy. This one is very easy, right? Add 1, add 2, add 3 to a number, whatever is the number, or subtract 1, subtract 2, or subtract 3 is very easy. Just counting your fingers. Do you agree? Okay. Can you count backwards from 10 to 1?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now in Spanish.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now in Portuguese. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's very similar to Spanish. Now in German.
7.
German. I will count normally in German for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Horrible, right? Okay. Strategy 6. We're almost there. Let's go. Strategy 6. Equal add subtraction. Okay. Look. Shift both numbers to make the smaller one round. Let's see what is this. Here's a subtraction trick almost no adult remembers. And it's magical. The distance between two numbers doesn't change if we slide both them by the same amount. Soon we will do borrowing with zeros. More than 1 0 in a number. Okay? Instead we do this, we'll subtract both. It's much easier. And nobody teaches this in school. Okay? So make the number you are subtracting into a nice round number and shift the other one to match. Okay. 83 minus 29. Please do in your paper. 83 minus 29. Go ahead.
Do you want the paper or head?
Paper.
$112.
Just a second. Uh, 83 minus 29. Yeah, it's written there for it. Okay.
24. 70. 64.
Perfect. Good. But you see how long you took? So pay attention to what I'm going to do. It's very interesting. 83, 29. How old are you? I'm 57. We are how much apart? How many years apart? 57 minus 9. Mental math. I do 57 minus 10 is 47. Okay? Plus 1. Plus 1. Because it's apart, it's distance. Okay? 48 years old. We are apart 48 years old. When you're born, I had my daughter. My daughter born when I was 48. Okay? Next year, I will be 58 and you'll be 10. Do you agree? Okay? How much will you be apart? 58 minus 10. How much? The same 48. Do you agree? So our distance will never change. Will never change. Do you agree? We can play with that. Look, you have a distance from 83 to 29. Are you imagining? Are you imagining a line? Look at me. Are you imagining a line and putting 83 and 29? Are you imagining? Okay. If instead 83, I put 84, for what? Look to the screen, Ford. If I put 84 and instead 29, I put 30, did I change the distance? Yes or no? Because I add 1 in both. 84 minus 30 is much easier than 83 minus 29. Do you agree? Why? I will do the other technique. 80 minus 30, 50. Is that okay? And 4 minus 0, 4, 54. Is that okay? So the theory involved is the distance never changes. You see in the future that subtraction is a distance between one value and the other. Is that okay? So remember, I will always be 48 years distant from you. I have a friend in Texas, a woman that was my student. She's married. She's the godmother of my daughter. She's a good friend. And I call her every birthday and she calls me. And we always say the same thing. Yes, we are getting older and older, but we are always 5 years apart. So she has 5 years. She is 5 years older than me, and it will always be. So you can take advantage from this concept. Is that okay? Okay? So I will give you 5 minutes, okay? And we continue. Okay. So strategy 6. Just a second. Yes. Okay. This we saw, the 6th one. Okay. You remember 83 minus 29. Let's do this one. before to proceed. Please do in the paper 63 minus 38. Try to do 4. 63 minus 38. Go ahead.
$25.
25. I will do as a mental math, okay? Let's see the technique. 63 minus 38. Okay, 63, I will add 2. 65. Why? Because I will add 2 in 38. It's 40. My God, much easier. Okay? What's the distance? 40. 50, 60 plus 5, 25. Easy? The distance is the same. And you don't need pen and paper. Of course, we are doing pen and paper here to demonstrate the technique. Is that okay? So here I add 2. Here I add 2. Do you agree? Easy? Okay. So now let's go to strategy 7. Round and adjust. Okay, let's see what is this. Round to the nearest 10 or 100, then fix. We've been doing this already. This is the older sibling of compensation that we saw previously. Round a hard number to the nearest 10 or 100. Do the easy problem, then adjust by the same amount you rounded. Okay. Fourth, please do in your paper 237 plus 199. I'm sorry? 336? No. Look how easy it is. Okay, let's erase here. 4. 237 in my mind plus 199 is too hard. Okay? But 199, it's 1 from 200. How much is 237 plus 200?
What?
Say it.
Two.
237 plus 200.
436.
I added 1, right? From 199 to 200. What do you do now with 437? You added 1. What do you do now? $237 plus 200, 437. But you added 1. To have the final answer, what are you going to do? Subtract 1. Do you agree? Because I changed to be easier for me. So I need to go back to the original format. Do you understand that? Okay. You see how easy it is if you are smart in deal with the numbers, like in change the numbers. Okay. When I say smart, it's just practice. Okay. Look, I would like you to do 452 minus 198. Do it in a paper, please.
$215.
Okay. Look, 452. Is that okay? Instead, 198, can I subtract 200? Is that okay? Okay, let's do mental math. I told you to do 452 minus 198. Do you agree? But it's too hard. So I'm transforming a 198 in 200. How much is 452 minus 200? Look at me. 452 minus 100. How much? Take 1 from the hundredths digit. 452 minus 100. How much? Minus 100. 198 to 200. What did I do? 198 to 200. What did I do?
200.
No. 198 to reach 200. How much did I add? 198 to 200. 2. Now, if I added 2, I need to subtract 2. Okay? From 252, I will subtract. Sorry. From 252, I added 2. Do you agree? So it's 2 less. Is that okay? So I need to add this. So let's do it step by step. 452. Okay? Minus 198. 452, I want to do mentally, minus 200. 452, 352, 252. 252. Do you agree? Is that okay? So, but as is a difference, and I add the 2, okay, I have 2 less. So I need to add 2. So it's the opposite now. 254. Okay? It's hard, this one. Okay? I will do just one time more with both numbers. Okay? 237 plus 199 is 237 minus 200 is 137. Look to the screen. But here I added one. Okay? It's one less from 200. So I took one more. Now I need to give it back, this one more. Is that okay? Oh, sorry. I'm doing plus. I made a mistake. Let me do again. Sorry. 237 plus 199. Okay? Is 237 plus 200. Okay? So it's 437. But I gave one more. I need to took this one. So 436. Is that okay? Now, the other one. 452 minus 198. 452 minus 200 is 252, as you said. But here, I am doing two less. I added two. So I need to give back these two. So plus 2 is 254. Is that okay? And with this, we go for our last strategy. Okay? Nine, strategy 8. Add up subtraction. Add subtraction. Count up from the smaller number. Yes, let's see what's this. Please do in your paper 62 minus 47. Exactly. Okay? But look how we can do this. Start at 47. Okay. Hop to 50. Okay. 47, 48, 49, 50. So 1, 2, 3 steps. 3 hops. Okay. Hop from 50 to 62. 12 hops. Okay. So you did 12 hops plus 3 is 15. I will tell you again. Now let's do math, mental math in the way. Okay. What I have, 62 minus 47. Okay. Look, 47 to 50 is 3. Do you agree? Easy. Super easy. 50 to 62 is 12. 12 plus 3, 15. Is that okay, Ford? Okay? Super easy? I will do the other one. 205 minus 168. Very hard. So 168, I go to 170. Okay? 168 to 170, look to the screen. 168 to 170 is 2. Okay? Okay? 170 to 200 is 30. 200 to 205 is 5. 30 plus 5, 35, plus 2, 37. So you can do this in your mind. Let's do 168 to 205. 168 to 170 is plus 2. 170 to 200 is 30. 200 to 205 is 5. Okay? So 30 plus 5 plus 2 is 37. Is that okay for you? Okay? Okay. Here you find, to finish, everything that we learned today. The strategies that we saw. If you have two single digits, one is 7, the other is 9, making 10. This is an example. Pay attention, I have 5 more minutes. Numbers 1 or 2 apart, near doubles. For example, 7 plus 8. Number ending in 8 or 9, compensation. For example, 39 plus 25. Two-digit addition, no nasty carry, place value split. For example, 34 plus 52. Plus 1, 2, 3, or minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Count on or back. For example, 47 plus 2. Subtracting a number ending in 8 or 9, equal add. For example, 83 minus 29, the same distance. Near around 100, round and adjust. For example, 237 plus 199. Subtracting 2, close, 2 or 3-digit numbers, add up. For example, 62 minus 47. Is that okay? Here you find 25 practice questions, okay, that you easily can do in pen and paper. But I would like to try mental math. This is our homework. And these are the answers. Is that okay? Thank you very much for today, Ford.